But that's amazing, though. I just would think sometimes I'm more reserved, and I would think that maybe just, hey, I just want to go out and get a cup of coffee. I'm not in the mood right now to be.
I used to think that way, and then I thought about it, and I've seen Jerry Seinfeld talk about it, and he says, "You're in public, you're for the public.
You're a public figure.
You're a public figure. You're in public. If they come and knock on my door at my house." Then it's a whole different game. You know what I mean?
This
That's
is
private.
True. This is true.
But when you leave the door and you've put it out there and you've done this for the public,
right.
You're in public.
I'm wondering, did that take a while for you to get used to?
No, because when I would go into public, I was already being looked at for being a little person.
Okay.
So
gotcha.
then it kind of changed. There was like this change from... They're looking at me as a little person, but then now they're looking at me as a little person they know.
Public figure.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
you embraced it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So I already felt the looks from when
Gotcha.
I was younger, and now it's the same, but it's different.
Except you're famous now.
Yeah. It's for a different reason.
Right.
So it's it was a shift change.
Yeah. Yes.
Now you're that one dude.
Yeah. You're not just the dude, you're the one dude.
Well, with being famous and everything, is there someone that you've been like starstruck by, like meeting new people these days, like actors or anything like that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Who's like one person you were like totally fanned out on? Or did you even fan out? You just kind of...
I'll tell you two people that I've had the best times meeting in person. They're both from Pulp Fiction. Oh. Samuel L. Jackson and Bruce Willis. I'll tell you the two different scenarios. Goodness. I was with my manager and he took me to my agent manager, and he took me to this restaurant in Hollywood and said, "This is where all the celebrities eat." And I'm just rolling my eyes. He's like, "Jack Nicholson comes here." You named a few off, and I'm like, whatever. I'm like, let's just go eat lunch.
Can I guess where he took you?
I don't even know the name of the place.
The Ivy.
Well,
I was about to say Craig's.
Soho
No,
House.
No. It was this place that's underneath an agency.
Oh.
It was just a restaurant, and I don't remember the name.
Okay.
So we're eating it. It's an Italian joint, eating spaghetti, and all of a sudden I feel a tap on my shoulder, and I got spaghetti in my mouth, and I look up, and it's Samuel L. Jackson, and he goes, "Hey, I'm a big fan." And I'm like, I'm a big fan. And he goes, "I just wanted to say hi. I got to go, but I just wanted to tell you that." And ever since then, I've gone to movie premieres and seen him, and he stopped, and he'll see me, and he goes, "Hey," gives me a hug and everything. Amazing. Down to earth, sweetest dude.
I love
so
that.
tight, dude.
Yeah. So I have three funny ones, and they're all Pulp Fiction related.
Okay.
So then I'm in Costa Rica filming one part for a movie, and the movie's called Death to a Supermodel.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, I just got to film one bit. And then they sent me there for 5 days. I flew in at night, went into this little bungalow on the beach at night, and I hear things on the roof and all that. I wake up and I walk down the beach because I want to see what's going on. And as I walk down, I'm like, oh shit, there's fucking Bruce Willis right there.
On the beach.
On the beach. And I'm walking down, so I go a little further, and he's talking to somebody. And I'm just 20 feet away and watching the beach go on. And about 30 minutes goes by, and all of a sudden I hear, "Hey, wee man, are you working today?" And I'm like, "Nope." And he's like, "Let's start drinking." And I'm like, "You got it." And so it's me, Bruce Willis, 9:30 in the morning, and we're drinking Captain Morgan's and Cokes. And we're just telling stories and talking like this. My kids love you, I love you, blah, blah, blah. 9:30 in the morning, we start drinking. 2 p.m. comes around, and he's like, "Let's go skinny dipping." And I'm like, no problem. So we just get buck naked. We get buck naked, and it's me and Bruce Willis running down the beach, fucking twig and berries dangling out, and we just jump in the water. And then I'm like, am I really fucking skinny dipping in the ocean in Costa Rica with Bruce Willis?
Oh my God.
And he's like, yep. I'm like, all right, that's awesome. And then he just stayed for a day when it was right after him and Demi broke up. Wow. And he was dating this 21-year-old model chick for a little while. Wow. And he was in that little era.
Wow, dude. And he was in that movie as well, I'm assuming?
No, his chick was, and he was just hanging out with her.
He was
just hanging out.
By the end of the day, he's skinny dipping with.
Yeah.
That's amazing, bro.
Who was bigger, you or him?
What's up?
Who's bigger, you or him?
Oh, I wasn't looking. I wasn't looking. Okay, then third and final one, Quentin Tarantino.
What?
So, and he's from South Bay area guy. I'm riding my bike. I see Quentin Tarantino at a movie premiere, Hateful Eight. And he comes up to me. He's like, "Wait, man, come here. I need to talk to you." And I'm like, "All right, Quentin Tarantino needs to talk to me." I'm like, "Okay." He goes, "Hey, were you riding your bike down Hermosa Pier like 2 months ago?" I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "Didn't you hear me yelling?" I'm like, "Wee man, wee man." And I'm like, "You know what? I remember that." He goes, "Yeah, you pieced me out." And I'm like, "Dude, I remember that day. I was riding my bike down the Strand. Me and my buddy were going somewhere. And we were going through like the restaurant area. And I heard someone yelling, 'Wee man, wee man.' And I'm like, oh, it's some fan or whatever." So I just gave it like, "I hear you. I'll piece you out, but I'm going to keep going." Lo and behold, it's Quentin, and he wanted to introduce me to some friends. Like, "Oh yeah, there's stars that live in Hermosa Beach area. Look, we fans here."
Oh my God.
And I'm like, "No way." I apologize big time, buddy. I didn't mean to piece you out.
And I didn't know it was you.
And I didn't know it was you.
It'd be almost better if you knew it was him.
Oh, yeah.
You're just like, "No, dude, I don't have time, bro."
Oh, there's Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Hey,
Cut in peace,
we gotta go. Hey, but you hear it all the time, right? You just give a little fucking acknowledgement.
I give an acknowledgement.
Yeah.
Right.
There you go.
And I told him, I'm like, if you would have said Jason, I would have turned and like, oh, somebody knows me.
Right.
Let me go, like, shoot, what's up?
Yeah,
Right.
got you, dude.
You're calling me by my stage name here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep going. I'm busy.
People, I love that Samuel L. I mean, they literally fanned out on you.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah.
And they're guys I fanned out on every single one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here's Samuel L. fucking tapping you with pasta in your mouth.
I'm
Like,
yeah. And ever since then, anytime I see him, he's like, hug and what's up, how are you? And I'm like, how is this guy like?
So
this guy
rad.
makes movies, commercials, whatever.
But it all goes just back to like just being human, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
And
Like,
I love that.
I
And
do
that's
too.
what I love too.
Yeah.
We're all here and and look at us right now.
yeah.
Skateboarding took every one of us somewhere in the world, but look where it put us right now.
It's crazy.
Right in the same room.
this room,
Every
yeah, for
single
sure.
one of
We
us.
talk about that all the time.
crazy,
just
man.
like all of our paths
Everywhere.
just crossed.
Yeah.
You know?
We've been on all kinds of roads and skies and everything. And it doesn't matter because we're all in the same place.
And that's a beautiful thing about skateboarding as you know, your van trip. It's like you can go
I can
anywhere.
to a skate park.
Anywhere.
And I'd be like, "Hey, dudes, what's up?" And we skate. And then
Yeah.
next thing you know, "Hey, is there a good place to?" "Oh, yeah, come down to this. My mom owns this. And you can crash there." And like everybody's like that
Yeah.
in the world.
And it-
anywhere in the world.
And it doesn't have to be Wee Man looking
No.
for it or
No,
Jeron
it's
Wilson or Chris
Skateboard.
Roberts.
It's a skateboard.
The skateboard.
Yeah.
Exactly.
How
Exactly.
I don't know if any other
Any other type of
sport.
So, yeah, I don't know.
No, I don't know if
it's-
that's the camaraderie
skateboarding.
aspect, and this is individual sport, so that's the difference. But
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
if it's like you're playing soccer or basketball, yes,
Right.
there's that camaraderie to a degree, but it's not the same.
No.
that's
No,
just
yeah.
but my
I don't think it's at the
experience.
same level.
No.
I think there is
No.
a camaraderie.
Yes.
But I don't think it's at the same
No,
level.
I don't think so either.
Right.
Yeah.
Where is that like button? Right? Is it right here or right here?
Just a little scroll coming down the bottom.
It's
Subscribe.
over to it's on your
It's on my
left.
right? It's on
No,
my
on your left.
hey,
Yeah.
hit
Right
that
there.
button right there.
Right there.
Right
Yeah,
there.
please.
The like button's kind of like in the middle there. It's like we're kind of
it's like right here?
Kind of.
Like
yeah,
right
and the
there?
subscribe's like over to the left.
It's like right over there. All right.